So, Maria, what will we have learned by the end of today? How will we be better off?
Right. Well, I think we just learned something pretty significant when I asked the French President, Emmanuel Macron. I think we have some sound from him, and he said and made it very clear, if it's a no deal, then the UK Parliament rejects this again. We are all headed to a no deal Brexit, and everyone knows this. Let's just not pretend. The UK cannot agree on a solution to this, and this is all we can offer. We've done our bit. Now it's down to the UK Parliament. If they reject it one more time, possibly the third vote, then we are headed to a no deal.
We do respect the vote of British people. We do respect what the Prime Minister and the Parliament are making. But we have to be clear. We can discuss and agree on an extension, if this is a technical extension, in case of a yes vote on the agreement we negotiated during 2 years. In case of no vote or no, directly, it will guide everybody to a no deal.
Well, that was the French President, Emmanuel Macron. No deal, it's no deal Brexit. That's clear. What he did say, and it's important, is that reports that the French were already prepared to veto this extension tonight. That's just pure speculation, according to the French President.
Maria, there seems to be a growing sense, if you listen to some of these EU leaders, that they have decided that the EU is now ready for a no-deal Brexit, that a no-deal Brexit is not the risk that it once was to the EU. Are you picking up on the same thing?
Look, I think there's two camps here. Emmanuel Macron himself, he was very clear again when he answered that question, and he said, we are ready. France is ready, and I want my country to know that. Obviously, these leaders are talking to two different audiences. They try to put a message to the UK public that this is very serious, but they also need to play tough to their domestic audience. What is clear, though, is that you do hear from other countries like Austria that will tell you this is a bad thing. To have a no deal would have very severe economic indications or ramifications that, to be honest, at this point no one knows what they would look like. And you also hear from the Dutch Prime Minister, who is pretty much one of the few friends that Prime Minister May has left here in the EU, and he'll tell you the minute we go no deal, the truth is nobody knows where we're headed to, and nobody knows the economic impact that it could have on both the UK, of course, but also the EU.
You know, Jean-Claude Juncker said if the deal failed, there would be another summit held next week. Can these leaders afford to be putting their time into this? Maria, after all, Angela Merkel has her own problems, and certainly Emmanuel Macron has serious problems of his own.
Well, Emmanuel Macron has many problems back home. Obviously, we know that there are very extreme protests that pretty much take place week in, week out. And Angela Merkel, this is someone who's obviously very concerned about her own legacy because she is in transition. She will be on her way out. And that's very true. And that is one of the big concerns here. They don't want Brexit to almost hijack the political agenda and turn the European election, which they need to reset their own political agenda, into another EU yes or no. But in terms of that emergency summit, it's not been confirmed yet, but I have heard many whispers today that ultimately we seem to be headed for one at the end of next week, which could come maybe on Brexit Day, maybe a day before, but we are definitely seems to be looking like we're headed to almost that Brexit Day deadline before we get a resolution to this.